Oh, it's live, House.
The following contest scheduled for one fall.
Bloody hell, you want to hitch yourself to this caboose? You're in for a bumpy ride.
I hate your hat. I hate your t-shirts. I hate your wristbands. I hate your shoes. I hate your music. I hate the C Nation.
And then you want to walk back in here and call this place your home? This is not your home. This is my home.
Well, you don't know who you're dealing with. You are dealing with the best in the world.
You get what you have earned, and what you have earned is nothing.
This ain't no disco, ain't no country club either. This is the 3 Count Thursday podcast. So let's go, baby.
Tell him to say it to my face. Say it to my face, Bill Goldberg.
Hello, everyone. 3 Count Thursday. We are live. It is June the 19th, 2025. We are glad to be back with you for another one. We hope you're having a great week wherever you are. We hope that, unlike the Northeast of the United States, we hope where you are hasn't rained for like a month and a half straight. But we will press our way through the show and do our best. At 3 Count Thursday, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Blue Sky, TikTok, and Twitter as well. You can get our merchandise over on our T Public store. So make sure you head over there today. 40% off site-wide. So that lasts for the next 6 hours, 54 minutes and change. 40% off site-wide, $15 tees and deals on everything on the site. So head over to T Public. You can get the direct link to our store on all of our social media on our website, 3 Count Thursday, as well. So make sure you do check that out. Buy some merch, gear up for the summertime. We would certainly appreciate that. You can also call our voicemail. Tim's not here to point at it. Maybe Mark will give it a little point. Nope, down. Mark, down. There you go. Oh wait, there is Tim. What did I think what is happening? Why is this backwards?
Something happened to him.
I'm very confused. But 717-473-7833 is the number. You can always call it. Leave us a voicemail. It's in the episode description as well on all your podcast catchers and on YouTube as well. So let's start with Ryan. Ryan, how we doing this week?
Hello, Smokey.
Hi, everybody. I'm sorry Jim's so upset about the weather. Mark, if there was only a place Jim could go.
Well, I bet it's air conditioned if Jim's upset at the vet.
Why would I be upset at the vet, Mark?
Well, you wouldn't because you'd be in air conditioning. Right now, you're not. You're sweating.
But I feel like vets' offices are not, like, they don't turn the thermostat down enough.
I feel like a veterinarian office oftentimes is not the most cool area.
It's like a 75-degree thermostat setting at the vet's office.
Well, what's wrong with that? It's
cool. Like somebody always just left the door open a bit too long.
Like the humidity's just crept in a little bit.
Speaking of creeping in,
it's like a damp.
Jim, you shouldn't talk like it.
But oh my God, I swear to
then
God.
He did.
That almost fucked up the whole intro because I fucking said and now I'm thinking it's because of freaking Mark. It's another Markism and it's ruining our life.
He's creeping in. Let's sit around and talk about it.
I hate it so much.
I think you almost got Charlie fired from work today. Charlie messaged me. He's like, "Hey, no, Mark."
Oh.
He's like, "Hey." So my boss came in and he's like, "Hey man, I need you to pop onto a meeting with me later today." And he's like, "Today?" And then Charlie's boss is like, "Well, yes, today. That's what I said." And Charlie's like, "Yes." And I'm like, Charlie, you might be getting fired or laid off, and you're fucking with him with Markisms.
Sure.
I think he's okay. He didn't say he lost his job. I hope he's fine, but I hope Markisms didn't make it worse for him.
Charlie, if you're in the comments, let us know if you're still employed.
Are you still employed, Chuck?
He probably got a promotion.
He didn't make it worse, but then he did.
He didn't help.
Yeah, no.
Devin checking in with us. Big Mac checking in as well. So Tim was waiting on his Blake Monroe entrance music. And maybe Mark meant the home of a veteran.
Oh,
maybe.
that could be.
Maybe.
Yeah, I could have.
I do hear veterans like to keep their homes chilly.
Okay, cool. They like a little chili. Did you want some chili, Smokey?
I'm not a big chili guy.
You're
Really?
not like super chili.
I'm not a bean guy. I don't like beans.
You can get chili without beans, although what's the point?
What is the point?
That's just chunky tomato soup.
That's just
That's just what you put on a hot
with
dog.
ground beef,
That's
which
true.
I love. I love chili on a hot dog.
Oh,
I've never been like a kidney bean guy.
But it's just you're not a.
I mean, you can make me a bowl of chili. I will eat everything, and I will separate the beans.
what about that?
So you don't like the. Never mind. Tim.
What about that particular colored bean? The black beans.
I enjoy like black beans in like Mexican dishes. Yeah, and like
See,
that I'll eat. But yeah, like I'm not a kidney beanman.
all right, kidney beanman.
Tim.
I'm fine.
Good.
Was.
Good. Mike Big Mac says
That was nice, Tim. You yielded your time back to Mark.
Wendy's chili is smoking fame.
Absolutely not.
It's not so much yielding my time as just acknowledging he's going to take it whether I want it or not.
Yes.
You're not gonna have a choice, Tim.
Yeah.
Under tits.
Intern Mark, how you doing this week?
I'm fine.
Oh God.
I'm good. I'm real good. I'm sweating like a waiter in New York City. And Tim, back on March 27th of this year, were you talking about Sobe Energy Water? Does that ring a bell?
I distinctly remember that was the 27th.
327.
I think
I was going through my I have a sketch pad, if you will.
Oh my God.
And I don't remember this. From 327 of this year. And there's Tim, and he must have been on a Sobe kick. Look at this, Tim.
Oh.
That's you and Smokey at the local Circle K. And you were stocking up on the Sobe Energy.
I see the resemblance. You have a Sobe shirt, don't you? Now you know what you're getting for Christmas, bitch. Jim, I need you to make a Sobe Energy shirt for me.
And maybe some gift cards to the Circle K.
Well, no, but there's
I
not a
don't
Circle K
know
around, is there?
I would say is there even a Circle K?
That's more of a South thing, isn't it?
I think there's one in Virginia.
That's Tim's homeland.
Tim, is that Circle K-land?
Where?
A Circle K.
In Virginia.
I don't know what a Circle K is.
I remember seeing them in North Carolina.
Must be a different part of Virginia.
Virginia.
Apparently.
You don't know what a Circle K is, Tim?
No.
Oh, it's a gas station.
Devin says Mark derailing the show, not even 10 minutes in. Yeah.
Well, we got more derailing because can we throw it in the comments? Does anybody know if the bees are still on candy?
They moved to the condominiums, Mark.
Let's go to the news.
It's practically northern and western Virginia. It didn't come to me.
Beautiful this time of year.
Thank you for being the only one to realize we could have just looked it up ourselves instead of asking you.
We could.
I had to look it up because I've never seen it before.
I can't believe that.
I can't. It's a
Big Mac says, Tim, blink twice if you're okay, man. Please hold up a newspaper with Stacey.
We got old Smokey got a nice haircut. We're just going to let that slip by and not acknowledge Smokey's
That's fine. They
haircut?
don't have to. That's fine. I wasn't looking for compliments. I don't cut my hair for compliments. That's for sure.
Charlie says, sorry, I'm late, guys. Had someone at the door. They were asking for a small donation for the community pool. First off, I don't believe that.
I believe him.
That sounds like a lie.
That sounds like Mark once asked for a small
joke. Ended
donation.
up giving them a cup of water. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, God.
Okay. Okay.
Look at Mark. That popped him good.
Yep. Okay.
I
I
did
sorted
what
it
was
there.
going- that's
Charlie,
okay.
you missed us talking about Mark almost getting you unemployed earlier today or something.
Yeah, your
give us
boss had like
give
a
us a
important meeting.
thumbs up or something in the comments to
that's-
let us know if you still have a job or not. But heading to the news, I actually have a news story this week. For WWE Hall of Famer, The Undertaker, old Mark from Texas, could soon be stepping into a new role behind the scenes. According to wrestling veteran Conan, the dead man's been actively involved backstage at recent WWE events and is reportedly interested in joining their creative team on a more permanent basis. Speaking on the Keeping It 100 podcast, Conan revealed that he saw The Undertaker backstage at AAA Worlds Collide show, and the legendary figure also contributed to the creative process for Money in the Bank 2025. I don't necessarily want to say this is coincidental that as WWE is nearing a Netflix show that takes us behind the curtain, that adding a familiar face like The Undertaker may entice more fans to watch said program. But I feel like that also may be part of the reason. Not that I don't think the WWE and Triple H in particular, I think they probably value Mark from Texas's ideas, but I'd say it's probably extra reasons why he may be joining at this time. But any thoughts on old Mark from old big? Tim's shirt is a old Mark from Texas shirt. But any thoughts on Taker joining the creative team?
I would assume that The Undertaker will always have a job with the WWE if he wants it, irregardless of who is controlling the ship. So yeah, if he wants to play a small part of creative, sure.
Tim's got nothing. Mark's got nothing. Tim, you're muted, and Mark is muted as well.
Out here muting people, Ryan.
I didn't touch shit.
I get it.
I wasn't. My guy. You can ask Jim. I was on
Jim,
DraftKings. I was $100 up, and Jim, I just spent my last dollar. I am broke again on DraftKings.
The one time Jim didn't mute you, you decide you're just going to mute the whole podcast.
Why, Smokey? Well, people everywhere come up to you and say, "Why, Smokey? Why?"
I've never found The Undertaker to be the most creative person in the world. Just
how
because
well do you really know a man?
Enough to know he's not creative.
I mean, Tim was the only one of us who watched / listen to every episode of the Mark from Texas podcast.
Just because, well, now it's 6 feet under with The Undertaker, and the co-host is his wife.
Oh, so they got rid of that guy.
Yeah, they got rid of stupid. What's his name?
That just put me in a bad mood.
Just because you're good at your character and you understand what your character does not necessarily mean that you can direct other people and how their character should be.
I feel like Tim is shooting the horse before he knows its leg is broken.
That's a great analogy.
This is about the last year I cared about The Undertaker, or the last year I'm willing to now accept The Undertaker. Everything after Big Evil Red Devil is kind of dead to me.
That was the point.
This is it.
Is that because he crossed the thin blue line?
Yeah.
That thin blue line was crossed long before.
Yeah, and I should have saw it in 2001, but Toby Keith was singing about putting boots in asses, and America didn't care. But now in 2025, we absolutely care.
No, we didn't give a shit. Toby Keith, he had us all united jumping off a fucking. Well, I don't. Never mind.
Hey, Uncle Sam.
You're goddamn right, he did.
God.
Where's my red solo cup?
The Taker hung a lawman back
Politics
in 99.
aside, politics aside,
You did, Mark. You're right. I forgot about that.
I would rather him be coaching than being on creative, but that's just me.
I would agree with that. I think he would be better served as coach.
I am cool with him being in like him working with like a Terry Taylor in like finishing school, where telling stories in the ring and not telling stories on the mic, because that's where creative is.
Fair. Mark?
Well, just don't make no sense. The Taker's getting real good at getting people fired so his wife can have a job, isn't he? Makes me upset.
Taking a page right out of your book.
But one thing the Undertaker still has going for him, boy, he holds a grudge against against Hulk Hogan. Something fierce.
Does he?
Good.
Yeah, I don't know if it's recent, but it's been making its rounds on social media lately of the watch along from WrestleMania 14, Kane versus The Undertaker. And Kane hits The Undertaker with the first tombstone. And Undertaker goes, "Oh, you got me, brother." As a nod to when Undertaker spiked Hulk Hogan during this Tuesday in Texas.
Well, was it on the
Survivor Series?
Was it on the 6 Feet Under podcast when were they talking about the first Raw on Netflix and Hogan getting booed? And then Hogan said it was like claimed that it was just because of his politics, and Taker was just laughing about the fact that Hogan got booed out of the fucking joint.
No, I think what the Undertaker was saying is that it wasn't based on his politics. Because
it's just that everybody hates him.
Right, because he's a little bit of a racist. At least Mark's just red.
Yeah, I mean, he's a white dude from Texas. He was kind of bored into it. Not that it makes it okay, but
right.
Well, and his hair too. He's got red hair.
Booger red.
Well, that is true.
That helps.
That is true. All right.
But yeah.
Yeah, he says.
Oh my God. Okay.
So they're trying to put the Taker on the creative team. That seems a little unusual.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's unusual. I would say it's unnecessary.
Yeah, it probably is.
There's been a bunch of. Remember, Dana Warrior was a member of the creative team.
There's been a lot.
That checks out. It'd be nice if they would take Jake the Snake Roberts and put him in the creative team. I don't know if he's still with AEW or not, but boy, that guy.
Technically, he is.
I think he's still under payroll. Yeah.
I'm glad he's getting a paycheck.
Get that money, Jake.
That's right.
I think he has untapped potential for creativity.
Yeah, I kind of agree. He always did seem to have a tremendous mind for the business and for character.
Trust me, Jim. The Snake.
I feel the same way about Jake the Snake that I do about The Undertaker. I think that if there's... Jake can help a specific character type. But I don't think his promos are universal.
He could help a heel.
I happen to agree with Tim on that. And not that I didn't agree with Mark from Texas. It's worth a try. I feel like Jake's mind for the business and a role in creative would have ended 98. I don't know if modern professional wrestling is something that these guys, and I guess you can look at Shawn Michaels and what he's done in NXT and prove that entire thought wrong. But
how much is Shawn creating these characters?
Couldn't tell you. I'm not down there.
Well, I also
obviously, but
yeah. And I mean, I know Shawn oversees the show, but in the same time, he was in late 80s, early 90s through the mid 90s, beginning of Attitude Era, and then he was gone and came back. So he's kind of been with the company through multiple eras of the business as well. Where I mean, I know Mark from Texas has, but Jake certainly was not.
Like, I don't think anybody would look at Hulk Hogan and be like, yeah, this guy has the mind for professional wrestling today. Like, his thoughts are peaked in the 80s. Like,
well,
that's not today's professional wrestling anymore.
Hulk gets the business.
Yeah, he gets the business.
But he doesn't get I don't think he gets creative, and I don't think he gets
Hulk Hogan's
in-ring
business would survive in 2025.
Which is why Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan are creating the Real Wrestling Experience, brother, or whatever the hell it's called.
Not till bare knuckle fights comes along.
Which one is Vince going to get involved in? The Real Wrestling Experience or the bare knuckles?
Didn't he just buy the bare knuckle one?
No, there was talks about it. I don't think he sold.
It's a rumor and innuendo.
They were like, it's not right for us.
I just don't like this talk about him trying to buy something and then the same week hearing reports that TKO is trying to offload the WWE.
Which I don't really buy into that either. Like,
well, let's play power slap. Let's play conspiracy theory, shall we?
Let's talk
about
it.
Why not?
Vince is in legal trouble. He's friends with Ari Emanuel, who's connected to Nick Khan. You sell the WWE because you're going to have to get rid of the WWE anyway. So he drove up the valuation and sold it. Remember, TKO got sold, or WWE got sold to TKO or Endeavor for way higher than their valuation. So Ari Emanuel, first of all, does a favor for Vince McMahon to get him out of the wrestling business.
A favor.
And Vince can do his own thing. Now Vince is he's not in the clear. There's still the stuff going on with Janelle Grant. But if that clears up, what is stopping TKO from just going, hey, Vince, here you go?
I mean, I guess theoretically nothing's stopping them. But
I mean, Vince almost did the exact same thing during the steroid trial when he thought he was about to be in prison.
Well, sure.
He put I think it was Cowboy Bill Watts. Bill Watts was the suit, or no, Jerry Jarrett. Jerry Jarrett was the pseudo booker.
But isn't, I mean, now granted the bubble could be in the process of bursting.
Tinfoil hat off.
But isn't like the WWE, like the WWE's very profitable for TKO right now?
It is, but you know what else would be profitable for TKO?
Selling it.
Yep. Because they could sell it for more. So WWE can take all those TKO shares that he still has, and he could make a big power play, sell all the stock, buy the WWE back, keep it a privately owned company, don't go public again. So that way Vince can do whatever he wants and not have to worry about shareholders.
Oof.
Shareholders are trouble.
Crazier things have happened.
Mark's not wrong.
They are trouble. Shareholders are a pain.
When you work wrong, when you are in a corporation's number one job is to be profitable.
Oh yeah, it answers to the shareholders first, not the fans,
not the customer, not the consumer, not the employee, the shareholders. Are you making the shareholders
WrestleMania 42 in Vegas?
Are you making the shareholders $1 more than you did yesterday? If yes, continue. If no,
Slim Jim logo on tables.
I'm fine with it.
Oh yeah, I don't
I still
like that I don't care about. I
still don't understand how you're a sports fan that there's ads everywhere and it's okay in sport, but it's not okay in the WWE.
But it's not okay in sport. Like, it was okay in sport in like a few different spots. But now we are putting, and hockey's done the same thing. We've seen more branding right along blue lines in hockey.
There's more projected branding on the ice now.
The boards are all projected video
I
boards.
fucking hate the TV changing like CG ads on the boards. Fucking
You've got
hate them.
jerseys with logos, sponsors. You've got helmets with logos, sponsors.
And again, it does seem odd because of my hatred for it on the wrestling mat. But I don't mind the logo on the jersey. I don't mind the logo. I don't.
That blows my mind.
Ryan, the Hershey Bears have had a PA Blue Cross or Blue Shield logo on their jersey since 1997. So, like,
that shocks
a
me.
hockey jersey with a sponsor, a single sponsor on it, is something that I have seen since I was 10. That
football.
It's coming. I'm almost willing to bet
the Dallas Cowboys with the Raisin Canes logo.
I would almost be willing to bet you within the next 10 years there will be a corporate logo,
and you'll be fine with that.
Yeah,
it'll be AT&T.
For Cowboys, it'll be AT&T. Yeah, absolutely.
When it seeps into collegiate and it touches your precious Notre Dame, that's when it'll be a problem.
Well, they don't need to. They don't need to. They're independent. They make enough money from their football program.
It'll just be an old advertisement for the movie Rudy.
And Lucky Charms cereal.
So they actually do sell branding.
I would love that. Make it Lucky Charms, and I'm all in.
Yeah, that actually would be pretty smart. I think the smartest one in the NHL is the Toronto Maple Leafs jerseys are sponsored by Milk, and their helmet sponsor is Oreo. It's fucking brilliant.
Well.
But they actually do have corporate ads on fields now in college football, and I'm not a fan. I'm okay with it in hockey because it's always been there since I've been a hockey fan. It's when it starts being added. And again, I don't mind it on the barricades. I don't mind it on the turnbuckle pads. I don't mind it on the ladder. I don't mind it on the tables. I don't mind every time they cut the commentary, there's a bottle of whatever drink is. But I hate it on the mat. That is the part that I hate.
I actually didn't mind the Ghost style Prime bottle logo that we got for one of, and it was a single, boom, right in the ring. That's who the sponsor is.
It wasn't
this
great.
Is like a UFC feel.
Yeah.
And UFC's the king of it. They'll put a fucking logo wherever they can.
Yeah.
I mean, anywhere they'll put a logo.
Yeah. The last year's WrestleMania, while I didn't like it, it was far less egregious than it could have been. See Monday Night Raw. Oh. I hate the mat on Monday Night Raw.
It's too much.
It's too much. It's too much.
It's too busy for Jim.
I don't like it.
Sounds like Jim Mark is getting upset again.
Jim, the best thing for you to do is go to your local vet.
All right, I'll give him a call tomorrow.
You're getting upset.
Devin says if Vince would get the WWE back from TKO, a lot of people are going to be out of jobs because Vince would be coming through cleaning out like nobody's business. Probably. Other people will get jobs back.
Yeah, because you have to think TKO cleaned house and got rid of a bunch of redundant positions. So when Vince buys WWE back, all of those formerly redundant positions are going to come
back. Look at that. Vince McMahon creating jobs.
2025.
In this economy.
Vince and I taking over.
Big Mac says because the logo is the size of $1, which is a quarter of the size of teams' logos, where in wrestling the logo is half the size of the ring. That too.
He's not
logos on jerseys are smaller.
But are they paying?
I mean, they are, and I guess that doesn't matter at the end of the day when you have shareholders. There's ways to make them money.
Evan says they sponsorship on baseball jersey, MLB. Your sponsors everywhere at the ballpark, Major League or not. So to be honest, seeing sponsorships everywhere in WWE doesn't bother me as much as and I mean, surprisingly, it doesn't bother me on Major League jerseys that much.
Blows my mind.
Yeah.
When I turn on to watch a Phillies game, I have to see a big fucking blue, capital blue X. Yeah. CBX or whatever on their fucking jersey.
IBX, I think
it's just awful. Oh, Independence Blue Cross. It is IBX. Yeah.
Here's the thing. It's literally free money.
Well, sure. If somebody wants to put their logo here on a T-shirt every week, I'll do it.
But well, technically, all of us are doing that right now, and we're not being paid, right?
Well, that's true.
You're wearing a collar and elbow brand hat. You're wearing a collar and elbow logo. You're wearing the the Wyatt 6. I'm wearing
There's
an old.
no way collar and elbow is still a thing, right?
It is.
Oh, I was going to say, I bet it is. Al Snow's still stealing money from people.
Is Al Snow breathing?
Is he breathing?
Well, like there's some that like it bothers me. Like the sponsor logos that bother me in baseball are the ones that like just like what's the Braves one? It's like a concrete one, and it's just a big yellow patch on like a red and blue team's jersey. Like that, it just looks bad. Like the Sheets logo on the Steelers Pirates uniforms, that makes sense because Sheets is like a Pittsburgh institution. Like if Phillies were sponsored by Wawa, it would be much better. Quickcrete, that's the one. Yeah, I thought that was
fine. It's literally a bag of concrete on the sleeve.
I know, but they're a red and blue team, and they're wearing a big yellow. But then again, their players wear like neon yellow, like sleeves and shoes. So I don't understand.
I mean, some would say yellow, and some would say gold, but. That's the difference between a team that has won a championship in the last 5 years and one that hasn't.
Wow, you didn't have to get nasty right away, did you?
I waited 31 God blessed minutes.
I'm just saying. All right, let's go. The only marks.
Is it only Mark's collar and elbow shirt?
Oh, I love that shirt.
Oh, we did the intern mark.
Is.
We did the intern mark. In that,
that's right. We did intern. So collar and elbow is now sold on WrestleMerchCentral.com. Store.collarandelbowbrand.com is currently available for purchase.
Hold on, I'm curious about something here.
Can we buy store.collarandelbow?
It says there's nothing at the store. It maybe not be for purchase. I don't know.
All right, let's.
I don't think there's enough traffic there that you would want to buy that.
No.
Hold on.
Yes, Tim.
Tim's upset.
No, I think they ripped our logo.
Really?
I do. What's the URL to our TeePublic store?
It's TeePublic
AB1236.
No, it's
or something.
TeePublic.com/user/3 Count Thursday.
Oh no! See, there's our intern Mark shirt. We also have a really nice Lidditz, Pennsylvania shirt, Mark. I saw you wearing that. Did you get any compliments on that? That's a nice shirt.
It's intern Mark. Okay.
Yeah,
it's
intern.
Not only Marks. It's intern
we did
Mark.
intern
Okay.
Mark.
Never mind.
You can get the squishy pretzels. There's two versions of it. There's one with just the logo on the front, and then one with the tiny logo, and then you have the big logo on the back.
That's the one I have to order.
People love that shirt.
It's Squishy Pretzels Gentlemen's Club in Lidditz, Pennsylvania.
God,
did anybody even question it, or they just got a kick out of it?
They didn't question the validity of the establishment. They got a kick out of the shirt.
I want that shirt to become more popular, and there start to become a buzz about where this Gentlemen's Club.
I want to buy one and wear it in town, and then check the Lidditz Facebook page to be like, I can't believe Lidditz would have a Gentlemen's Club. Because Lidditz is the town that would absolutely make those comments.
Oh, absolutely. The
gentlemen like it.
Let's do this.
Since John Moxley and Cesaro, way before Gargano, there was Savage and Roddy, and Saturdays on NBC. These five guys on Facebook are gonna take a hard look. 3 Count Thursday.
That's us.
You, the wrestler on the week.
Mac's all ready to go to Squishy Pretzels.
Squishy Pretzels.
Be here next
I'll
month.
be there on the 12th.
There we go. Week number 24 of the year. We're almost at the halfway point. Intern Mark, who is your wrestler of the week this week?
Well,
Mr. Iguana.
It should be Mr. Iguana. He's caused such a buzz. But you know what? I'm pretty happy with Io Sky because I don't have to sit through a Nikki Bella match because of Io.
Wait. You actually think that because Liv Morgan is out indefinitely, hoping for a speedy recovery of 2 hours?
I heard she needs surgery.
I heard a couple
Well,
months,
yeah,
right?
it's indefinitely. So the women's tag titles, boy, they're going to need to be won by somebody, Bella Twins, at Evolution. in July.
The twins, you're not going to get both of them.
You absolutely are going to get the both
Oh,
of them.
no. Really?
Ryan, just like John Cena's 17th title win, the Bella twins are winning the tag titles.
Even with Mr. Brie Bella over there in AEW land.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I didn't think that would happen. Well, then I'm all for it. Give me Brie Bella, the better of the two anyway.
You knock it off.
My wrestler of the week, Brie Bella.
Brie Bella, another person who will willingly knock out Liv Morgan at the turn of a hat.
I should have played this while Tim slowly turned around.
Now, did you say it's happening at Evolution?
No, Evolution.
Oh, Evolution.
Fucking scream.
With a V. With a V. Now, Mark, was that your real answer?
Well, you know what?
That's a good pick, Jim. Why would you question someone?
I need to make sure
you
he
even
wasn't
questioning somebody's pick like that. That's unbelievable.
I was just making sure he was being serious.
You are unreal.
I'm curious to see who you boys pick. Probably Bill Goldberg. Say it again, Bill Goldberg.
Excuse me.
Bill Goldberg.
It's upsetting, Jim. I can't
Say it to
believe
his
you.
face.
Some journalist you are.
Bill Goldberg.
Tim, who is your wrestler of the week this
Why
week?
has that come to me next?
All right, Ryan.
There we go.
Oh,
Thanks.
Easy. Mercedes Moné, the new CMLL Women's Champion. Easy breezy.
There you
Slam
go.
dunk.
All right, Tim.
That sounds like a good answer.
You're damn right it is.
I forgot she won a title. Can I change my?
No.
Nope, too late. I'm apparently not allowed to question people on their wrestler of the week picks.
I'm sure as sin Matt would pick Mercedes Moné too. So
I don't know if he's a fan of her.
Yeah, he
He
is.
has her fat head behind him.
That's Sasha Banks, sir.
Jim, I don't know how to bring this to you.
That's her dead name. How dare you in 2025 dead name Mercedes Moné?
In Pride Month too.
How dare you?
Matt's upset.
You went from being God's bravest soldier to just a little bitch.
Ooh.
Jim, you're really just striking out on everything. Today's Juneteenth. Ask Jim what color tees he played today at the golf course.
You know what? Now that you did it, it has opened up the joke I was going to make. You know, Jim's thoughts on logos being present in sports. It's that kind of thinking that would have had us stuck in a pre-Juneteenth world.
I don't know how those two things correlate.
Well, we've always had slaves. We can't not have slaves.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Well,
We've never had logos on a field. Why start now?
From Jim's lips to your ears.
Wow.
Big Jim Neese, pro racist or
No,
pro-slavery.
no,
Not racism.
no,
He'll take any slave.
no.
That was a slip there.
No.
Whoa.
Absolutely
Racism's
not.
cool, but he'll take anybody. Indentured servitude. You named it.
Stop that.
Mark, have you been paid?
I wish. I guess the check's in the mail.
And what is an internship but not modern day slavery?
Yes.
Look, I increased Mark's pay by 3% this year.
What is 3% of zero, Lord?
Look, you don't need to ask math questions.
You know what, Mark? I'm gonna do you a favor. Since Big Jim wants to play semantical games of semantics, I'm going to with my 1/4 power of 3 CT, I'm going to unilaterally
Took care of that for you, Jim.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
No, 100% raise.
I
well,
sure
there
do
you go.
appreciate that.
I can that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with
Hey,
that.
that's a
stupid
gift
that
that
sounds.
keeps on giving.
Devin says it's been a good run, boys. We're gonna get canceled. If
No,
they
we're
haven't
not.
canceled us
No,
before,
we're not. Jim might.
I might.
This guy up there.
Yeah,
Nope, not
Jimmy
him.
says something like
Not
that.
him. He just goes to the concerts. This guy over here believes it. Not me. No. No, this guy. That guy.
Oh, nope.
This guy, that guy.
Hide behind the dog. No.
Now you're behind Mark's ass.
Oh, look at that beautiful animal.
Well,
Look at that beautiful ass.
oh my god.
You know what? I like those men in tights when they have a cute muffin ass.
It's all comedy, folks.
It is all comedy.
comedy. We hope you laugh. Don't take anything we say seriously.
Please,
Until
never.
we're serious.
That
We're
we do like
pretty
one
rarely-
serious episode every like year and a half.
We're due
And
for one,
usually it's talking about mental health.
You're right. It has been a while since we've done one. It's not this one. It's not going to be Tuesday, I'm sure. But maybe soon. And no, Charlie, that is not the Quiznos Mac.
Look at her. She's a beautiful animal.
That's Mark's dog.
She's trying.
Well, it's
Is that the Quiznos animal? Put Mark up. That's
Quiznos
closer to the damn
subs,
Quiznos animal.
I like to be a Quiznos animal.
Come on, Charlie.
She's a good girl, doggy.
Don't say that. You're gonna rile him up.
Oh
She's
yeah,
upset.
that's another great point. By the way, Io Sky wasn't even the wrestler wrestling Liv Morgan.
Oh, they're all the same to Mark.
Yeah, apparently. You know what? You're not getting 100% raise, Mark. It's back to just the 3%.
It wasn't Io Sky.
No, that's the other. It's the other Japanese one, Mark.
And not Asuka, who also returned this week.
Was it really Carrie Sane? I made a mistake.
Yes, Carrie Sane.
It was
Yes,
Carrie.
yes, Carrie Sane.
Holy cats. Did I ever make a
Let's just
mistake?
put that top hat on Mark.
I would like
And Mark will be the new angry Mark will be the new Quiznos.
Wait, hold on.
Quiznos,
Hold on, Tim.
Quiznos
Put
is
that back
dead,
on the
right?
screen. Put that back on the screen for a second.
Yeah. Hold on.
I want to see if that's at the perfect height. If I
that overlay just
so close. I was like, what if Mark would just get superimposed in front of the rat? That would have been
damn
fun.
close.
Mine.
I wouldn't mind.
I will make that. No, it is not uncanny, Charlie. That is rude to Mark's dog.
I
made
don't think you know what resemblance or the word uncanny means. Put that dog back up.
She's a good girl. She's right here.
Let's put the dog up.
Oh,
Just
look
kidding.
at
You
her.
saw that one?
I got rid of the Quiznos guy.
Ah!
It's gone already. Well, we'll never know.
Well, now
I've
Mark.
never seen him in the same place twice. That's all I'll say.
Well,
You know what? Benefit of the doubt, Charlie. You were right. I apologize.
You miss Quiznos actually.
Big
now that
Jim,
Ew,
who's
they're
your
not even
wrestler of the week?
Mercedes Monet.
Cool.
Yeah,
Easy.
That one's easy.
Collapsible segment.
Mark.
Really
Felt-
wasn't
oh,
Io
Send us
Sky.
packing, Mark.
Boy, that was the wrestler of the week.
That was your wrestler of the
You can't
week.
talk over it.
Jimmy
We
had to
have
play
a
it down.
sound.
she
Come
does.
on,
He
Mark.
does this every week, and it's just not good.
Do you know who wouldn't put up with this?
The Undertaker.
No.
Vince McMahon,
Undertaker's wife.
Close.
the guy from TKO.
Ryan, who wouldn't stand for this type of malarkey?
Smokey Bear.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a joke of.
Matt.
I don't
would
know
stand
who.
for-
Shane McMahon.
Oh
Holy
boy, I
crap.
wasn't thinking that at all.
man, we haven't heard this in a while.
I may have taken a mood enhancer.
It's okay. Mark, are you drinking water?
Are you okay?
No, I'm concerned now.
I ran out of tea today. It's too hot. So
Mark.
I might bend.
You can
Mark,
put ice
correct
in the
me-
tea.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You have air conditioning at the estate.
Correct.
Turn it on.
I put them in the window.
Put him in the window.
Like, why are you not using the air
Mark,
conditioning?
you could have air conditioning from the window.
To the wall.
Probably
To
to
the
the
wall.
walls.
But
Right now,
instead,
you know
he's chose for the sweat to drop down his balls.
Yep.
he ain't lying. That ain't the only place the sweat's dropping down.
And at his age, that's why it's getting pretty low.
They're getting low. I
Um,
have central air conditioning too.
You got to have it centrally.
I don't
located.
need no window units.
so why don't you use it?
Well, brother John has it on when he's at work, and then clicks it off so Mark doesn't yell at him when he gets home.
I'm like, how does this electric bill get so high? I
Brother
open up the
John's like,
electric bill.
The rent, huh?
I said, please
It's too
don't be
damn
hot.
high.
And I open it up, Tim. There's a picture of Willie Nelson inside.
Mark, what are you going to do when all of next week it's going to be 90 plus degrees?
I'm gonna be roasted.
You're going to need to turn the AC on, and you just need to swallow
Mark,
the
turn it
bill.
on. They say it's not good for the elderly to be in an unair conditioned building.
My grandmother never had air conditioning in her house.
Save yourself, Mark.
Mark, I'm looking out for you. You need to turn the air conditioning on.
Jim, you footing that bill?
No, I got my own bill to pay.
Hey, look, I'll just say this. I've had the AC on all summer long so far, and I just went to the doctor, and the doctor said she was proud of me. So I don't know if there's a correlation there.
There's absolutely a correlation.
I don't know. I don't know what it would have been if my AC was off. She would have looked at me and been like, "Who the fuck are you?"
She would not have been proud of you.
No, she wouldn't.
Now, Jimmy,
shout out Dr. Kim.
Thank you, Dr. Kim. Jim, my last name's Hottenstein, not Rockefeller.
Is Kim her first name or last name?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Smokey's gonna make a racist joke.
No, I wasn't.
Oh my God. So
that's Jim, and you know it.
Stop that.
Stop that.
On Monday Night Raw on Netflix this week.
What happened with Kairi Sane?
Well, we know Kairi Sane was in a match with Liv Morgan, where Liv Morgan it was a dislocated shoulder. Now looks like she's facing shoulder surgery. Will be out for an extended period of time. But also
Bill Goldberg
returned to the WWE to confront the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther, and we now know that it's Saturday night's main event on July the 12th. It will be Gunther versus
Bill Goldberg
for the World Heavyweight title. In what we believe, I suppose, as it's been talked about for a while, that Goldberg has wanted
Bill Goldberg
wants a retirement match. So one would tend to think that this will be his retirement match.
Whose retirement match?
Bill Goldberg.
Okay.
But given that this man has had a history of beating younger talent and taking titles from them when he probably shouldn't have, is anybody else as concerned as I am that the man might actually win the World Heavyweight Championship on Saturday night's main event?
He's absolutely going to win.
Now, who do you think's going to win, or who are you afraid of winning, Jim?
Goldberg's absolutely. Oh yeah,
Bill Goldberg.
He's absolutely going to win.
God, I hope not.
That way, Seth Rollins doesn't have to cash in on the current champion Gunther and make Gunther look weak.
All right, Smokey, I like that.
You can do a whole bunch of goo goo gaga bullshit. Here's the deal. Here's what I want you to do. If you're listening to this, and this event, Jim, is Saturday night, this Saturday night.
No, it's Saturday night, July the 12th.
Do not watch wrestling that night, and that's how we can let the WWE know we don't want to see this shit. Just don't tune in. You can impact the ratings. Don't fucking watch it. If you have a problem with it, don't watch it. Period. Full stop. That's how you fix this.
Isn't that other wrestling show having something going on?
You don't even have to watch wrestling. Watch
AEW All in
whatever you want to do.
AEW All in Texas is Saturday, July the 12th in the afternoon.
And so is NXT's Great American Bash.
I have plans that day. I'm going to a party.
Yes.
I hope they have wrestling on.
Probably will not, would be my guess. But I don't know what.
And for that, I'm
changing my RSVP.
I mean, they might. There may be a TV in that building. I'm not sure.
You're afraid
barn?
No.
Okay. One thing that venue is not going to have: a bird bath.
That's so dumb.
First off, that doesn't even make sense, Mark. I have a bird bath in front of my house.
Yeah, so he puts his feet in it.
Ew.
Jim, I have a fun story here. I was working with one of our new hires today. Jim and I work at the same place.
Yes.
For our jobs.
Feet are us.
That's not where we work.
Stop that.
And I was just letting the gentleman know. I was like, because he asked, we were first time meeting. Welcome to the company, and he asked a bit about me, and I said, yeah, one of my best friend, kind of invited me to apply. And whatever, I said his name's Jim. I said he hates birds. Other than that, a really nice guy. So the guy has been employed for like 2.5 weeks at our place of employment, and he doesn't really know anybody, but he knows there's this guy Jim who he hates birds that also works for this company.
Ryan has told teammates of mine.
I have.
Ryan has told his own boss.
My direct boss. I have.
Ryan has told his boss's boss.
I have.
Yep. Are there others that you have told?
You'll find out.
Jim hates birds. He wants to pluck them.
I can't wait for White Elephant.
What?
You want to pluck them?
Oh, good God! First off, I thought you said something else.
Well, maybe you want to do that too.
No. I don't
you're
want to do either of those things. I don't want to pluck the birds.
Now, if Jim were to do that other thing, would it be a bird body with a Jim head or a Jim body with a bird head? What would come out of that egg?
Would you rather fight a bird-sized Jim or a Jim-sized bird?
I'd rather fight a Jim-sized bird.
No, there's no way.
There's no way. I want a bird-sized Jim.
Imagine the shit it would take on your car.
I mean, unless that's like a bald eagle.
I'm a big man.
I want a Jim-sized like sparrow.
Like
Now,
how big is Big Bird?
He was 7'8".
There's no way that's true.
All right, I think he was 7 foot, wasn't he?
If he was 7'8".
Big Bird is 8 feet 2 inches tall.
No way.
Wow.
According to the Sesame Workshop,
Well,
it is.
Jim, you're no 8 foot, so back down.
How big was Mr. Hooper's then? You want to talk about?
Who the F is Mr. Hoopers?
I ain't looking that up.
I don't want to know. It's a rhetorical question, Mark. Don't answer it.
I'm not looking at it either. Devin, not anymore. Not
I
anymore.
can't believe you boys don't know Mr. Hooper.
Yeah, people were hanging with him in the 90s.
That's
with
Mr. Cooper.
Hooper's store, the man that owned the store.
Yeah.
Remember, he didn't celebrate Christmas because he's Jewish.
I don't remember that.
No.
He celebrated Hanukkah.
You mean Chinooka?
Hanukkah?
Speaking
No,
of which,
Chinooka.
did you guys see this guy on social media who's like finding these like really lower end, cheaper cameo videos and giving them the craziest prompts?
Oh,
The one with Tito Santana?
They did one with Tito Santana. That's the guy. He has done one with like with the Costco guys.
Oh, I hate the Costco guys.
There's a few really, really funny ones. He did one with the neck guy from that stupid Fiance movie or show you watched.
Did he with Big Ed?
Yeah, with Big Ed. It's some good stuff.
Wait, he did one with those a-holes, the Costco guys.
The Costco guys, right?
What do you have? What's your beef with the Costco guys? Did they stole your gimmick before you could get to it?
No, he's always been a BJ guy.
Devin knows Mr. Hooper. It's a convenience store in the Sesame Street universe.
Yeah, he was a guy that
sorry. In my world, CBS is defunded. I don't got time for CBS.
It ain't on CBS.
NPR.
CBS.
Now, if you want to watch
PNG, PBR.
Well,
PBJ,
I know PBR ain't defunded.
PBJ,
Speaking of which,
it's on Netflix now. Is that right?
Hey Dude is coming out. They just partnered with PBR for you can get like Hey Dudes
OTPH
with the canvas, all PBRs, PBR cans.
I believe that.
They are great.
I like that. All right, we're gonna be wrapping up. We won't get to our the fantasy booking, the WCW Gimmick Battle Royal. We'll table that till next week. We'll do a blind ranking before we go, but there was one thing I wanted to do, and it was the
3 count question of the week
today,
and it wrestlers that we don't like, but we don't really know why, or like for no like real good reason.
All right, I got you.
Mark, who would be your number one wrestler that you don't like, that you just don't really know why, you just don't like them? And for those in the comments, feel free to leave a comment on who it is for you.
After this week, I know why. It's Io Sky. No, I'm just kidding. It's Sheamus. I hate him. And actually, I kind of do know why, but I hate
that
him.
doesn't answer the question.
Yeah, it doesn't qualify for the question.
All right, I don't know why.
Like it could just be like a kind of a random, like, you know, like Sheamus, you don't like him with what? You don't he's boring, you don't like the character.
Oh, he's boring. I'd like to take a poke at him, Smokey.
A poke. Do you have another one? So Charlie, for example, says Mercedes. He does not get the hype.
Well, then he knows why.
Charlie, she's single now.
No, she's not.
Oh, she's dating Mantar.
No. She's dating Frank Mortos, attorney at law.
I just saw that. Yeah, how badass is that?
Yo, the Beast Mortos is a handsome dude. He is making Makazi look like Wolverine in that meme where he's laying in bed and he's looking at a picture of Jean Grey. Like, he's just like, I had it first. Nah. Beast Mortos, nah.
What was his gimmick before he had to change it?
He was Black Taurus.
Taurus, okay.
I don't think you'd be saying that. Smokey, remember you used to lay in bed and look at pictures of Jean Grey.
What is wrong with you?
I have my answer, and it should be very easy.
Ilya Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, it's easy.
That little tiny stupid bitch with his stupid moveset and his stupid everything. I'm a dragon, but I'm a conductor, but I'm crazy, but I can beat up people 9 times bigger than me, but I do big man moves, but I'm 4'3". God, he's so annoying. I hate him. I'm glad he's hurt. You know what? I hope Io Sky breaks his shoulder too.
Oh my gosh, Tim.
And his flight's delayed. I don't care.
Wow.
Simple.
And
you know who it was before him? JD McDonough.
Yeah, he's up there with in mine too.
I didn't like JD McDonough until the comment I saw. So I guess Corey Graves commented about like JD McDonough, he can't help it that he was born with a head from like Minecraft or something like that. And McDonough fired back. It's like, well, I can't help that every time Pat McAfee shows up, you get relegated to like the B show or something like that. So I appreciate the chatter.
I'm trying to think of who I don't like on the AEW roster for no reason.
Ryan, who's somebody you don't like for like no specific reason?
I don't like the more athletic Creed brother.
Julius
Creed. Right.
That's the one I like.
I know. I like Brutus, big kind of goofy guy. Julius, I don't like his face. I guess I don't know what it is. I was just like, God, I don't like
to deliver one of these right in the suck hole, huh?
Empty had no thoughts. You like them. You like them big and stupid.
Devin does not like Kenny Omega. He doesn't.
How dare you disparage my birthday twin, Kenny Omega?
I mean, he's a pretty good wrestler.
He's your birthday twin?
Yeah, October 16th. Yes, sir. Him, me, Bryce Harper, Kenny Omega. Those are the 3 best October 16th birthdays of all time.
All time.
Bryce Harper.
And I'm number 1. He's a baseball player.
I'm telling Matt to never invite you to a Phillies game.
Yeah,
ever.
That's it. You can't say
you're cut off.
Maybe he doesn't know because you've never been to a Phillies game, but you would love a Phillies game.
Maybe.
Lexus King as well. I hate the character Lexus King.
Yes. I hate
everything about Lexus King. I hate. I think once we get to a point where like they will eventually just play off his name, I'll be all right. But the character Lexus King can eat a bag of dicks.
I'm trying to find somebody.
My number one when I thought of this question, Lance Archer.
Oh, come on. Not do the dance, Lance.
Can't stand him. I just like every time he comes on the screen, I'm just like, oh my God. Why?
I know my AEW guy.
Who's your AEW guy?
He isn't on there very much anymore, but he was all the time. We have affectionately nicknamed him Vanilla Pain. It is Preston Vance. He was
in
the Dark Order. He was Press 10 Vance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's a part of the frat house now. He's a Cody hanger on her, and I hate him.
Okay, that's wild.
Okay.
I got
the number one I could think of in WWE is Andre Chase.
Oh yeah.
Oh, not Andre Chase.
I hate him too.
Just doesn't.
I hate him.
Maybe because it's kind of Ryan's thing about the Creed guy. It's something about his face.
I hate the sweater.
Well, it's because you don't use air conditioning, Mark.
Well,
Wait, so you mean a guy who bucks tradition and wears unseasonable clothes during other seasons? You hate that guy being the guy who's melting to death in his home
makes me
because he
upset.
won't turn the AC on?
I remember the year Santa brought me a sweater, Tim.
I don't want to hear about it.
Well, I prefer to
Oh, wow.
Creamer.
Aaron Solo's still under contract with AEW. I'll be
What a
damned.
loser.
Who's that?
Aaron Solo?
That's Han's brother.
No. Solo is spelled with a W at the end.
Oh.
Han is not. But yeah, Aaron Solo, he's the biggest dummy ever.
I mean, it's definitely just spelled S-O-L-O.
His real name is with a W.
Oh, we're talking
Solo.
shoot names.
So Charlie and Devin both do not like Tony Mozzarella.
Oh,
Tony Pepperoni.
I hate that son of a bitch too.
She's good.
Mark, do you like anybody?
Yes, and I hate the Young Sucks in AEW. Absolutely hate
Well,
them.
I do hate the Young Bucks.
I probably hate them more than
I
any
know
other.
why I don't like them.
Because they're awful.
You know what? If I had to pick somebody kind of an overarching, I've never really appreciated Johnny Nitro or Johnny TV or whatever his name is.
Johnny Dynamite, Johnny TNA.
Right. Yeah, that's one I've just
Johnny
never cared
Impact.
for
Johnny
no
Mundo.
reason at all. Like his moveset was always fun and neat and like flippy do and kind of cutting edge for the time, but it just never connected with me. That's probably my best one.
Well, it's because
Boom,
Molina
there.
connected with
He was less he's less interesting Rob Van Dam.
Eminem, right? The whole everything he was part of just didn't do it.
No kidding. Never knew that.
I preferred The Miz over him. I preferred Molina over him.
Well,
Oh, Molina, absolutely.
I prefer Maurice over him.
Maurice.
Miz all-timer, dude.
All
Just-
time. All right, Ryan, give us you have your stack of blind rankings there.
I do.
Whichever one is on the bottom.
I'm going to do two because I'm not with you guys next week.
Oh, where are you going?
Right, you're on vacation
I'm on
next
vacation.
I'm actually gonna break system after he's done.
Break
Oh.
system. Here we
Okay.
go. The bottom one, Jim. We'll go Dungeon of Doom members. This might be a
Okay.
bit for
Oh,
Mark
I'm
or
ready.
Tim. Blind rank these Dungeon of Doom members. In 1996, Big Bubba Rogers, member of the Dungeon of Doom.
5.
Big Bubber, no trouble. No, he's not. He's nowhere near the worst Dungeon of Doom member.
Probably a
4.
All right, 4. I go
Four.
4.
Let's
Yeah,
do
I can think
four.
of one worse.
Okay. Number 4. We have the Yeti, played by Reese. The Yeti.
I'd probably put the Yeti at 3.
He
that
he
flabbergasted
Hulk
Tim.
Hogan.
That
Tim,
was
I've never
great.
heard somebody verbally be flabbergasted the way you just were.
It's 5, but if you want to put him 3, we can put him 3.
Oh, no, 5 for the
All right, there we go.
We've got 2 at 5. Mark, you've been outnumbered. Sorry.
Oh.
You have the Taskmaster, Mr. Sullivan,
1, 2, easy. 1 or 2.
in the Dungeon of Doom from
I thought
95 to
was-
97.
He's probably got to be 1 because he's the one that left.
He's the originator.
Yeah, that was my thought was 1.
Yeah, I'd have to put him at 1.
What about the Zodiac
5.
from 95 to 96?
We have to go 3. We have to go 3.
Got to slide in there at 3.
Sorry, Big Bubba.
So your list reads number 1, the Taskmaster. Number 2 will be the Shark.
Yeah,
number
another
2,
man
the
of a shark.
John Tenta.
Yeah.
Mr. Tenta. Number 3, the Zodiac. Number 4, Big Bubba Rogers. And number 5, the Yeti. Bringing out the bottom.
I would give Bubber at 3. We probably should have put Bubber at 3, but we don't want to become predictable and keep putting.
I
him in.
apparently made 6 when I made this. I also had the Barbarian listed, so I'm not sure why I did my list of 6. But
Barbarian
we
takes
kept
the place of the
Barbarian off.
Zodiac. The Zodiac is off the list.
Barbarian goes where Barbarian wants.
There you have it. So there's that one. Let's find another one here real quick because I have so many of these, for God's sakes. Here. Let's rank these worst wrestling chants. Number 1 being the absolute worst wrestling chant you can hear. Number 5 being the one that you accept the most.
Okay.
1 is the worst. You've still got it. You've still got it chant.
Yeah, I go 5 because it can be overused maybe ish, but like it can't be used like every week. So
Yeah, that doesn't bother me. I'll go with the 5.
Okay. What about the what chant?
1.
Yeah, that's a 1.
What? Oh, we have 2 1s and a 3.
There are two that are in my mind that are worse than what?
Can we?
Right.
Can we?
What is the worst?
Can we?
I would put, all right, I'll bump it to 2.
Can we settle on 2 for the what chant?
That's fine.
All right.
I'll go to 2.
Okay. What is it? 2. We're all good with that. What about this is awesome?
1.
Tim likes this is awesome. He wants to hear more of it. He just said.
My first instinct was 3. I'm fine with a 4.
3 or 4.
All right, 4 it is.
You're giving him that quick. Fight for him. Fight
Can you
for
come
him, Mark.
down to 3, Mark?
All right, I'll make it a 3 because I'm.
How is this is awesome worse than what?
It's not.
There we go.
So Mark doesn't get it. 3.
So we go. This is awesome at 3. What about fight forever?
1.
Yeah. You know what? Thank you.
One.
Yeah. Thank you for getting us off of the what at 1. This will be the 1.
Fight forever is the really.
I hate it. It doesn't make any sense. And the other one that I hate makes even less sense.
I will
Okay,
see.
so we have number 1, fight forever. Number 2, what? Number 3, this is awesome. And number 5 is the you still got it chant. Coming in at number 4, very close to you still got it, is you deserve it.
That's fine. Yeah.
I don't mind.
You deserve it.
I think
The
my
other
problem
one-
with Fight Forever is like when Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, like when they would be on like match 3 of their like eternal feud in WWE, like they would use it. It's like, okay, that's kind of cute. It started getting used when just like any good match happened.
To me, fight forever can only be used in blood feuds.
Kevin Owens,
Sammy and KO,
Yep.
Hangman Swerve.
Yeah,
Those are the only 2 right now I would give that to.
right. Like Nick Nemeth and Ricochet could have a great match on Dynamite.
I don't want to see them fight forever, you idiot.
And people would be like, "This is a good match. Fight forever." No, this is a good match. Like wrestle 10 more minutes. Like
I do want to mention my other least favorite since we're talking about it.
yes.
I hate This Is Wrestling.
Oh, yeah. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Mother effer. Everything you've watched is wrestling.
It's all wrestling.
Is
So
wrestling.
why now in hour 2 of Monday Night Raw, this is wrestling?
Well, I think if a crowd
Oh
was
my
actually
back,
if
dude.
the
What are we
crowd was
doing?
smart, they would start chanting "This is wrestling" at the start of the show and just not stop until the end.
Yes.
That's the only way that chant works.
But also, I would hate that too because shut up. Stop
Oh,
being,
yeah.
stop
Oh, yeah.
making
Right.
yourself a
Right.
part of the
Stop
crowd.
hijacking
And I,
the
and I
show.
apologize that I just gave like European wrestling fans the next thing to do at a show in Europe.
You son
Okay.
of a bitch.
My third least favorite thing is American crowds trying to do European chants.
Yeah, we're pretty bad at chanting
Yeah.
unison. Yeah, we're,
I don't
we're not
wanna
good.
hear
Our crowd
another-
can barely do a slow clap.
I don't want to hear another American crowd sing "A Bailey."
Yeah.
Ooh, ah. Don't want to hear it.
It's 'cause
No,
they fail
stop
at
it.
it immediately. Like, just
Like-
you're not good at it. You're
Dude,
not good
how
at
is Hershey so bad at it too? Like they fuck up, charge.
it.
Because you got kids there screaming.
Is that it? I got one more for the road.
All right, one more for the road. I'll start playing the music a
This
while.
will be a quick one. This will be
Yep.
quick. I want you to blind rank these McMahons. Number 1 being the best McMahon, number 5 being the worst McMahon.
Oh boy.
Linda McMahon.
In wrestling or in life,
However, you all just in general,
best is 1, worst is
the
5.
best McMahon is 1, the worst McMahon is 5.
4.
Yeah, I was thinking 4.
Shane McMahon.
I'll go with the 4. Shane
2.
1. 2.
I'm
Yeah.
2 or 1. I'm good with 2.
You got a 2. Vince J. McMahon Sr.
3.
Yeah, I'll go 3 on senior.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Who might disagree?
Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
5.
5.
And then obviously you put
Stephanie
McMahon at number 1.
That's right.
That's
Yes,
a good
I
list.
did.
Yeah.
Steph McMahon number 1, Shane number 2,
I
Vince
wanna put-
Jay, and then
Devin
Linda,
out.
and then Vince
Charlie.
Kennedy McMahon.
Devin, stick around. Everybody stick around really quick while we're rolling. Question of the week for next week. I'm putting it out there right now. Come prepared with the one match you think that everyone should watch before they die.
Ooh, okay. Let me put that in my phone.
What is the one match you believe that everyone should watch before they die? You have a full week.
I'm
You
not
have a
here next
full
week. The one where the cat took her top off.
Yeah, Armageddon 99, baby.
Oh,
2000. No, Armageddon 99. 99.
yeah, it was 99. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Ryan, hope you have a great vacation next week.
I'll miss you,
Stay
Smokey.
safe in the cool weather down there in Tennessee where it doesn't get hot in the
Cool?
summertime.
Yeah, that good southern heat.
Yeah, it's probably a dry heat, though. I don't think the humidity reaches Tennessee
On
or
top
something.
of old smoke.
You should go get
We
there
will
by
be
Smokey.
back on the Tuesday podcast next week, so make sure you are subscribed on all podcast platforms and YouTube as well. You make sure you grab our merchandise over on our TeePublic store. Again, 40% off currently. That's running for a few more hours if you are listening to us live or right after the show drops. But you can follow us on all of our social media, YouTube. Leave us a voicemail, 717-473-7833 until the Tuesday show, until the Thursday show when we're back here live next week. We hope you stay safe, stay smart, and as always, go for the pin.